ERC is very important for imec, but also for society. Their support for high-risk, high-gain, groundbreaking research projects from excellent individual researchers throughout Europe allows to push the limits of technologies. Their openness to fresh, visionary ideas leads to new pathways towards disruptive technologies, which will certainly impact future European industries.
Thanks to their ability to be printed on large area flexible foils, organic semiconductors are promising candidates for next-generation electronic applications, like smartphones and TVs. However, these materials grow in an amorphous way, or by forming millions of little crystals called polycrystalline. This factor reduces their electric conductivity, making them much less efficient than classic, fully crystalline semiconductors. With his groundbreaking research, imec's Paul Heremans proposes a radical shift in the production of organic semiconductor films in order to develop high-performance electronic devices, displays and solar cells.
In our project, we introduced innovative techniques to generate more uniform, more crystalline organic semiconductors in order to boost the charge transport, thus increasing electric conductivity. As there isn't one unique technique that can fit all materials, we implemented several methods to reach that goal, each of them applicable to specific classes of organic semiconductors. The first technique consisted of applying heat to recrystallize a thin, amorphous molecular film and then using that new crystal as a template to grow more identical molecules up to the desired film thickness while keeping the crystal structure. We were able to demonstrate this in organic solar cells. In transistors and light-emitting devices, we developed a tool that coats a film from solution at the exact speed of the growth of an ideal crystal.
When single tumor cells enter the bloodstream and spread across the body, new tumors are seeded. This process is called metastasis, and it is responsible for over 90% of cancer-related deaths. Early detection of those cells in people's bloodstream would greatly improve their chance of survival. Today, finding a single tumor cell amongst billions of red and white blood cells is a very time-consuming process. But that is about to change, as imec's Lisbeth Lagarde is developing a new single-cell sorter that is cheaper, smaller, and easier to use than any existing system.
Our next-generation cell imaging and sorting device can analyze up to 20 million cells per minute, using a combination of, on one hand, lens-free digital imaging, and on the other hand, gentle cell sorting. We can analyze the physical morphology of single cells when they flow at high speed through microfluidic channels. And we can separate those cells from one another. So by replacing all bulky optomechanical components typically present in microscopes, such as lenses and detectors, with non-electronic equivalents and also with digital signal processing algorithms, we can detect and sort tumor cells which are present in the bloodstream much faster and at a fraction of the cost.
In a truly smart, connected world, all objects on and around us are to be connected to the internet. Think of smart health patches, smartwatches, product labels, or even playing cards. For that to happen, low-cost electronic circuits, which are at the basis of every smart object, not only need to be small and flexible, but also need to be optimized for low power consumption without compromising speed.
Through groundbreaking technology and design innovations, we want to develop low-power, high-speed, small-size and flexible transistors, which can be used in a whole new range of smart applications. Using amorphous oxide thin film transistors, which are currently considered the most promising technology to create next-generation curved, flexible or rollable electronics, we want to introduce a new logic family for building digital circuits called quasi-CMOS. This, together with new techniques on system level, will decrease battery-powered smart devices' power consumption without compromising their performance. We will also investigate downscaling of these transistors, which will enable a variety of new smart health, IoT and flexible display applications.
Today's rooftop solar panels have proven their efficiency and reliability. However, their large dimensions and rigid materials prevent their use on surfaces such as window panes, facade elements, or curved roofs. Though in these cases thin-film solar cells offer a more flexible alternative, they are still not as efficient or reliable as traditional silicon solar cell systems. Improving their performance is a key step to achieving Europe's ambitious climate goals, having new buildings become near energy neutral by 2020.
The main idea of this project is to apply proven techniques from traditional silicon solar cell processing to optimize the design and performance of flexible, thin-film solar cells. This includes adding surface passivation layers, but also applying advanced light management methods, both integrated into high-quality, ultra-thin, thin-film solar cells. Our goal is to increase the efficiency by at least 10%, decrease their cost by at least 33%, and increase their stability by more than 50%.